Hello YouTube, and welcome to my channel. Today I got another deck profile coming at you. This is Blackwing Ninja. First off, I'd like to give a shout out to one of my friends, Krillix Arts. He does some really cool Photoshop stuff. His video that he put up today was amazing, so I'm going to make sure to leave a link in the description bar and add him to my other channel. To my other channels. Go sub to everybody in my other channels too, because they make good content. This deck today, actually, is not mine. It is my teammate's, Righteous Bishop, but he hasn't been able to put up stuff on his channel. He's working on stuff that he's going to be putting up on there later. But he's been really busy, and I'm the one who pretty much, on my team, I make most of the decks, or, I come up with concepts for decks and stuff, so he cleared it with me, so I'm going to go ahead and put up his deck on my channel. So we're going to start. This is actually Chaos TG Agents. So we're going to start 1 Earth, 2 Venus. These are painted like Phoenix from Marvel. And with the agents, we're playing 2 Shine Ball. I don't like 3 Shine Ball. It clogs. It's terrible. Yeah, you can do some cool stuff, but you have to run 3 Shine Ball, and drawing these is terrible. And then because we only have 1 Earth, we run 2 Jupiter. It's a beat stick. It can get over Logia, because if you summon this and they don't do anything about it, and they don't have the Veiler, you can just remove an agent and then attack over it. TGs, play 1 Striker. I'm so sad that this is at 1, because if it was at 2, I'd be playing TG Zombies right now, and I'd be really happy. We play 3 Warwolf, because I feel like 3 Warwolf is really good in this deck. You have plenty of targets, and there's plenty of Exceed stuff that you can do, and a lot of other stuff. I think I'm sick. 2 Rush Rhino. Big beater, gets over Thunder King and a lot of other stuff. Our meta primarily is Heroes and Dino Rabbit, so not a whole lot of Insectors, so this deck actually has a pretty good matchup against everything. But, moving on, we got 1 Spirit Reaper, because this is Chaos, and this is really good against Dino Rabbit. 1 Birdman, just for synergy with, everything else in the deck. Birdman's a really good card. Something that, everybody is teching now. We actually decided to do this after we saw Nationals, and we went to Locals, and we got trades. So we actually have 2 playsets, but, 1 Starfoil and 1 Common, but Doom Caliber Knight. Doom Caliber Knight is amazing this format. I think it's an amazing card in general. It adds a bit of stun to the deck, and having your opponent your opponent has to deal with Doom Cal. So if you have them waste a Veiler on it or something else, then you can push through another play. Plus it's dark, so that's good for your Chaos monster. And it's really just a great card in general. Your opponent has to waste resources to try and get rid of it, and if they can't get rid of it, then you can just negate stuff all day. So, moving on, we play an Honest, because it's agents. Only 1 Effect Veiler. We need to get another one, but nobody around us has traded for it, and we haven't really been going to Locals much. So, only 1 Veiler. In all honesty, we don't play a whole lot of windups. There's 1 windup player at our local, and everybody knows who it is. And then the rest is Heroes, Dark World, and Dino Rabbit. So Veiler's not extremely, amazing, because we have all this stuff. We can get over. This deck has a pretty good matchup against Dino Rabbit. Next for boss monsters, we play 2 Chaos Sorcerer. 2 Chaos Sorcerer, because at the moment, we don't really know anybody with a BLS besides, Vegeta, and we don't want to trade with him, so, yeah. And then on top of that, BLS probably going to get banned, so since we're not playing at Locals all the time, there's really no point, and Chaos Sorcerer pretty much does the job, because priority's gone, so, 2 Master Hyperion. This card's still good, still really good. We run a fair enough amount of agents to play it, and it's it's just a big beater. So it'll pop back rows, and then you can do, whatever you want to. And we play one Christia, because Christia is too good not to play. And you can just, go Special Summon Striker, Special Summon Werewolf, Tribute Summon for Christia, and then they can't do anything about that. Then you have Light, and then you have fodder for Chaos Sorcerer if, this thing gets warninged, or I don't remember the ruling. I think if it gets warning, it still goes back to the top of the deck, but I'm not entirely sure. And one Gorz, because Gorz is Gorz. Alright, now we're going to do spells. We have one Spanish Dark Hole, one Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Book of Moon. These are really just staples in the format. Not as much Book of Moon, but Book of Moon's still really good. Stop Succeed plays and whatnot, and then these are fairly evident. If you're not playing either of these in your deck is really specific, and you're not supposed to be playing it. And then we play 2 MST. 2 MST is really good. I don't like 3 this format because Chaos Dragons exist, but I don't like 1 this format because heroes and stuff exist. 2 Pot of Duality, you special summon quite a lot, but this lets you filter through your plays, and you can always make a stun play, summon a Doomcowl or something. And 1 Mind Control because we run a boatload of tuners and stuff, so yeah. Spells. 2 Fiendish Chain. This has been losing popularity, but I still love this card, and I will play 2 Fiendish Chain in pretty much anything now, because Fiendish Chain's really good. And then the Solemn Brigade. Now, normally I don't like Solemn Judgment, and neither does Ryan, but he pulled a ghost rare, gold ghost rare from Gold Series, as well as a Naturia Beast, but he pulled one, so he's like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. So I think in this deck you actually can use Solemn Judgment because you have enough stun plays and enough things to back you up. I don't like Solemn Judgment in a lot of stuff, but this works. Now I'm going to do the extra inside. I'll start with the extra. 1 Gachi Gachi, 1 Leviathan, 1 Leviair, 1 Acid Golem, that's your rank 3s, 1 Armory Arm. You can make it, to be completely honest. You can make that thing 800 ways in here. 1 TG Wonder Magician. I love this card, and I'm going to start trying to make TG heroes and stuff because I really do like this card. It's a good card in design and whatnot. 1 Catastor and 1 Magical Android rounds out your 5s. For 6, Bria. That's pretty much all you need in this deck. Ancient Sacred Wyvern, which is really good. Black Rose Dragon, which is really good. Stars Dragon. Colossal Fighter because dragons exist, and Mistworm because you can make it. And then a Chimera Tech. We do have quite a few people at our locals that play either random Jinzo Returner OTK and stuff, or just random Cyber Dragons and machines, or just machines. It's kind of weird, but there's a lot of people playing stuff like that. So what we do is we just go ahead and we main deck those because it works. Extra deck. Our extra deck is kind of tailored to our meta, but still. 2 Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon's really good. Really good against a lot of stuff. Stun, heroes, blah blah blah. Baits out warnings. Dragons exist, and you can do stuff with their dragons, tribute them. So. Or get back your synchros and whatnot. So with your synchros with Red Eyes Darkness Metal. So yeah, we play these. There's still some people playing Hieratics at our locals, so this actually works. But this has been in his side deck since since I got this Chain Disappearance and I stopped using it. So it's just been left there. It actually does work. It's been there since the plant format. 2 Skill Drains, actually. This screws over people more than it does you, so you can kind of deal with it. You can side this in at your leisure. I mean, you can still play, TG Skill Drain and stuff, so. Once you get out your beaters and everything, you don't really care about effects. So, you can pretty much do whatever you want with this. And there's quite a few things in your extra deck that really just rely on, like, Graveyard, so... 2 Thunder King. Thunder King's really good against a lot of decks, so this can just be sided in general. It's a lot of stuff. 2 DD Crow. Yeah, that's just kind of standard. And then side deck the third Doomcal, because this really is good against dragons and a lot of other stuff. And then 2, and I wish that I had another one so I could side 2. 2 Macrocosmos, because dragons exist and dragons are a pain to deal with. So yeah, that was the deck. If you have any questions, let me know. Comment below. Rate, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and send me a message, and I will start doing deck doctors and stuff, because I do have Cam Studio on my, or Camtasia or whatever on my laptop. So I can start doing that with Dueling Network. I play on Dueling Network occasionally, but I don't really love it because people, suck. And they argue, even though they're wrong. So, and they do stupid stuff like attack into your monster, or like attack into your monster, knowing full well that you run Forbidden Lance, and you have a Forbidden Lance because you duality'd into it, and then you ask them for damage step, and then they just, sit there, and then you flip it, and then they chain their effect to it, because that's stupid. But, yeah, just let me know. Again, go ahead, sub to Acrylics Arts, because it's really cool stuff. I'm going to link that, and, peace, YouTube.